Hi guys, welcome to another time on your favorite review show. And yes, it is the season of the birds of prey, the whatever you want to call it, the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley freaking Quinn. Did I get it? No. Hi guys, welcome to Cineverse. And yes, today, like I told you last time, we're going to be doing Birds of Prey. Now, let's just say it's about to get a little bit crazy in here, so sit down, pop up your legs, and if this is YouTube, why don't you just press that subscribe button that is down there, and if you're on any other social media, like, comment, and let us know what you think. So today, Birds of Prey, we are talking about this movie because first off, it is Harley Quinn, like a special rendition to Harley Quinn, just saying. I know she's not the only one in it, but she's like the main character, so who doesn't like a little bit of Harley? Now, this movie, let's talk about the storyline. It's practically about Harley Quinn talking about a breakup with Mr. J, which is totally joker, by the way, and you know, the things that she did after that, trying to deal with it and all of that. In fact, blowing up a toxic plant. First of all, that is just crazy. And you know, she and Mr. J have done a lot of shit in the past, both in comics and the movies or cartoons. And right now, everything is coming back to bite her because she has lost the protection of Mr. J. And especially right now, she's being chased by one very crazy black mask, also known as romanciosis. Now, he's trying to take over the crime turf of the tri-state area in Gotham. Now, let's see how she and a badass group of ladies defeat the said villain. Okay, this is about to get weirder than weird. Okay, now let's talk about this movie on the aspect of budgeting. Now, this movie got a whooping $97.1 million, and right now it is actually at 79.5 and 81 million US dollars thereabouts. So, which makes it kind of like one of the least grossing movies in the history of DC. I did not know that, but hey, FYI, I got it off Google, so sue me if you want to. No, actually, sue Google. Anyway, moving on. Now, this movie has quite the number and line of amazing characters. We have Margot Robbie, we have Ewan McGregor, and a couple of other people, Elizabeth Winstead. Let's not mention every one of them, but each of these characters have something that stood out about them. Now, let's just leave Black Max to the end because that guy just has me. At some point, I actually felt it was a crybaby, but hey, for those who are actually comic fans, they know he's nothing like a crybaby. Now let's talk about who wrote this movie. It's actually written by Christina Hudson and directed by Kathy Yan. Okay, let's be honest. The first time I heard that this movie was going to come out, believe me, I was like, yay! I mean, come on, after Suicide Squad, you definitely want to see Harley Quinn in action again. But when I went to watch it, don't worry, it's not like a bad movie. It's not a bad movie, but then my yay became a yay. Alright, so I'm not going to do the rating now, so don't even try it. Well, so let's just go to the interesting part of the review. Yes, it's always interesting part. First of all, intro, like, duh, I love it. Like, I love it because it gave let's just say it gave more depth to the Harley Quinn character. We got to know who she is, why she is, what made her the way she is, the way she thinks, the way she talks, the way she acts, the way she falls in love, and the way she makes a statement of breaking out of love or what. Now, another thing I like about this movie is the transitions between the different timelines. I think they didn't make it so linear, like straight like that. They were jumping at different times, meaning something could be happening right now, and then they refer to what led to it like a couple of days or weeks back. So I like it. For some people, it might be confusing, but I do love it. Now, another thing is the Harley Quinn character. I like the fact that they made her relatable. She was not just this villain that had this crazy aloofness and sarcasm, which is awesome, by the way. She was not just about that. She had feelings, she had emotions, and all of that. So yes, even though she dealt with them in a totally grand Harley Quinn style, which is not a good thing, believe me, it's not. So I love the fact that they made her relatable as a character to every human being. Another thing I love is how these ladies came to be. Fine, the story at some point is a bit sketchy, but I kind of like how they came to be at the end because it felt like a message of girl power was being passed and all of that. So yeah, it was really good. I mean, come on, it'd be a really big boost for the female ego. Just say it. I mean, come on, who doesn't want to kick butt? So another character that I know I liked was Black Mask. Now, he's just crazy, charismatic, over the top. He was like the flow. Okay, that is not English, but y'all get what I'm saying. We're just over the top. But at some point, his character fell short for me. Why? Because I realized that at some point, they made him look like a crybaby with a babysitter. Yes, the babysitter being Zaz, who was supposed to make sure that it did not cry all the time. So no, at some point, it became a no for me. But for the character himself, I kind of like it. And another one is Renee Montoya. Now, we all know that when you watch movies, there's always the couple who is, probably benched or suspended. But after that, they get things done and they come back and get a medal and all of that. They're the hero. No, she didn't get to be a hero, just saying. Now, for every good movie, there's always parts that you love and some that you love not so much. So we've actually said some of the parts that I like, though not all of them. Because of time, we have to cut it. But those are some of the things I liked in the movie. And like I said, Harley Quinn. Oh, for those who do not know, her name is Harley Quinzel. You got it? Quinzel. Say it. Okay, so, and another thing is the Huntress. Now, she's a character that over time in the movie, at some point I was feeling, okay, they gave us a backstory to Huntress, I liked, but at some point I felt she was going lost in the movie because I didn't know what she was supposed to be doing there until we got to the end and I realized, oh, this is it. So she was not lost. She actually fit into the movie well. So I like that. I like that. There's so many things I love about this movie that, and there's some things I did not expect. There were some epic moments, just little, they were not much. I was expecting so much, but there were a couple of epic moments, like when we found out what the Black Canary could actually do, when the girls actually came together. I'm not going to say the rest, don't let me do spoilers. Anyways, having given you a bit of the rundown of the good parts, let's go to the parts that I did not like so much. Alright, now for the parts that I didn't really like so much. Oh yeah, good music selection for all the things, by the way. I totally love them. And if, in case you did not know, they have the full album dedicated to them. You want them? Go find it on Google or something. Anyways, first off, where the heck was the Batman? I mean, come on, something like this was going on in the whole of Gotham and we did not even smell your cape or your car. What is going on? How did that happen? And secondly, please, there was no build up to Black Mask. I mean, come on, we just found out that, oh yeah, there's a guy, bad guy definitely, and all of a sudden he's wearing the mask. There was no correlation, there was nothing to link us to the past of Roman, to let us know how he came about the mask, why he started wearing the mask, and what made him who he is. So at some point it just kind of fell short and flat. Another thing that I did not like, the fight scenes. I mean, come on, some of these fight scenes actually look under-rehearsed, because yes, some of the fights and the fighters actually look like toddlers that went to martial arts school and decided to graduate 1 month ahead. No, seriously, I shuddered. So another thing about this is Black Mask as a character, we see him as not being so level-headed. So please, how did he take out the entire crime syndicates that actually live in Gotham? How did he do it? I mean, come on, you did not even show him as somebody that has a clear head. Please, how did that happen? I really want to know. These are questions that need to be answered. Another thing, please, Miss Renee Montoya, who plays the detective, she has a weird obsession with Joker culture, because how did she even know that Harley's chain belongs to Joker? Or does that make sense? Y'all get what I'm saying? Because I don't understand it, you're a cop, but at the same time I can understand it because she has to know the history of every crime person in Gotham. So yes, I think I can leave that for them. Another one, please, 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 and please. We understand that there is a lot of, oh yeah, girl power going on these days, whether it's in the movie, it's in the workplace, it's whatever. It's a good thing, girls supporting girls. But every guy in this movie is literally a bad guy. There's only one good guy, or two. One or two, I don't know. There's only one or two good guys, and there are only one or two good guys in this movie. So every other guy is actually a bad guy, a crime lord, a henchman, a goon, or something. While all the girls are actually really good angels. Okay, they're not angels, really bad ones, but they're like the protagonists, they are the heroes, which is a good thing. But at the same time, I mean, come on, this will not do any wrong if you kind of balance it a bit, so it doesn't look like we're actually kind of kicking the male population in the nuts. Just saying. And finally, one thing that made it, shall I say, a bit of a drab for me is because I was expecting the end of the villain to be a bit, you know, pizzazz, but it was kind of anticlimactic because I was expecting this big kaboom thing going on. Yeah, it was actually not bad, but I was expecting so much more to happen to the villain, but I was just like, nah, that just happened. He just died, so that was it. So that's one of the reasons why this movie did not get to the higher ups in my count. So just saying, like I always say, you can always say something else. You could have watched it. Let me know what you think in the comment section. It could be better. I'm just saying. But one of the things I do like about this movie that probably made their scores go a little bit higher, like I said before, the music. God, like every song I literally felt and I loved so much. I know I said finally, but there's this one little thing. Okay, it's a big thing actually. How did one Harley, who was every success, should I say every escape from bad things happening is actually by pure luck, pure chance, so a little bit of planning, gets to take out an entire police station. I'm not saying checkpoint. Police station. How many men are in that place? How many men? How many guns? How many? No, that is just so wrong and totally unrealistic. I mean, come on. They could have said, okay, she beat a couple of bad guys. or cops, but seriously, the whole station? No, that is just wrong. That is just so wrong. Now, I'm wondering a lot of things, but this is one of them. One of the characters named Cassandra Cain. Yeah, and she's the girl who stole the diamond that they're trying to sell. They're actually trying to sell her, but unfortunately for Harley, in the course of trying to escape the people that are trying to kill her and Joker, she's no longer with Joker, she has to find this girl and get the diamond from her. But the villain is actually trying to kill her as well. So now let's talk about Cassandra Cain. According to comics and cartoons, Cassandra Cain is actually like an incarnation, or should I say an offshoot as a person anyways, of the Batman. She's like the Batgirl. So I'm wondering how the Batgirl in this case has no idea who the Joker is, has no idea of all those people. So I'm looking at how DC would actually correct these things or incorporate them into future stories. So we'll just wait and see how that goes. But aside from that, I think that's basically all about this movie. As in, not bad, really not bad. But like I said, they could have done better. And another thing is the title. Oh, it is a mouthful, which is why they changed it to Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey. So, but anyways, that's all I've got to say about this movie. Like I said, it's good, not bad, but let's just get to the rating. So for me, this movie falls on the 6.5. What? No, don't worry. I'm serious. 6.5, not because, like I said, because it's good, not bad, or because it's not bad, but it's good. Okay, I just confused you all a bit, so I'm so sorry about it. Anyways, let us know what you think in the comment section. If you think the movie is good after you watch it, or if you think it was a total flop, let us know what you think. We are always available to listen to you and probably pay attention to what you say. Okay, I might not pay attention, but don't worry, we will find a way. All right, guys, that is it for the day. That was Birds of Prey. You can, that rhymed. Okay, join us on the comment section or in the comment section. English is not meant to be, just leave it alone. Do that on Instagram at CameraBoy.tv, Facebook at CameraBoy Official, Twitter at CameraBoyTVNG_. Like and subscribe our videos on YouTube at CameraBoy TV. Like I say, don't be strangers. Let us know what you think. Good movie, bad movie, and we'll like to know all of it. And if you want, you can follow me as well on my personal page at Swatife_ONI. Same thing on Facebook, same thing on Twitter, same thing on Instagram, same thing on Tinder. Okay, I'm not on Tinder. Till I come your way next time, sayonara.